welcome to Tai Chi and Tea. We're going to start looking at basic posture. We'll do a little bit of a joint warm up and some loosening, and then we're going to have a look at the some of the silk reeling exercises, maybe some of the walking, as I've got all this lovely space. This isn't my garden. This is my friends very kindly allowed me to borrow their garden so I can make this video. Okay, I'll come in a little bit closer. So you want your feet shoulder width apart and have your weight in the first third of the foot. Just show you that from the side. First third of the foot, and then you sink the hips back and down, and the head is floating, and we're breathing, and the hips are sinking. Sink the hips down, relax the shoulders. Float up with the crown of the head. So the crown of the head, think of a piece of string pulling up. Your chin is tucked in. Your hips are sinking, feet parallel. Relax the shoulders. You're sinking the hips. And you want to release in the muscles around either side of the spine, especially in the lower back. I'm going to let go in the lower back. And we're breathing in and breathing out. Let's let the arms relax. And then we'll just start with the basic loosening exercise. The first one, we'll just do this. So you want to start off small, and then just gradually build up the momentum so that you become more generous with your waist movement. So there's quite a bit of background noise, unfortunately. I'm right next to the M11. It's like a constant stream of traffic, but that's okay. We get a lot of very nice birds in this garden, so we're just breathing in and breathing out. Just feel the waist turning. Feel the waist turning. Let me show you that from the side view. And the back view. So I'll come back to the front so you can see. So what you want to do is you want to be aware of your body and what you are sensing. But also aware of your environment. So you're aware of the environment and yourself. And you're just turning. So Mike, the head honcho of Grey Heron Internal Arts, he says that when you're practicing this one, if you're practicing it at home, ideally you want to be doing this first exercise for kind of a minimum of 20 minutes. Because it can take a while to settle into these movements. And you want to give yourself as much time and space to give your body and mind together a chance to really practice. So I'm just breathing and noticing what you're sensing, and you want to pay attention to how you are moving. You want to pay attention to how you are moving. Very good. So we'll probably do this one for about maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, something like that. Not for the full 20 minutes, unfortunately, but so let's just practice again from the beginning. You want your weight in the first third of the foot. You want to sink the hips back and down, so you're really feeling that the weight is in the middle, in the balance point of the foot. You want to relax the shoulders, relax the arms, elbows, wrists and hands. Breathing in and breathing out. Sorry, I've got a fly in my ear. And oh, could you make sure my computer's plugged in? It looks like it's come out of its plug, and I don't want the Zoom to switch off because no, the plug over here into the computer. It looks like it's hanging on the edge. So in the computer, in the laptop. Thanks. Thank you. Brilliant. Yeah, the problem is if they run out, especially on Zoom, it uses a lot of computer energy, and then sometimes it will switch off, which I don't really need. So we're still lengthening through the spine. Now there's two ways of doing this movement. You can keep the head still like this, or you can move the head so that you're looking with your nose towards each corner. So you want to really get into that. We'll do the toe exercises when we're actually physically here in real time, with me being able to answer questions. There should be contact details for Grey Heron in the blurb. If you do have any questions, do write to us and we will answer them. We're very happy to do that. Usually, pretty much every single question I've asked my teachers, so I'm down a bit of a hole here. Every question I've asked my teachers has been the answer to that has usually been practice, but you know, occasionally you actually get to answer and get a question answered that you've asked in a way other than practice. So maybe this will be the one. So we're just relaxing the shoulders, so feel the shoulders relax, feel the hips sink, and we're all breathing. Very nice, very nice. So might have to pause. If it starts getting too dark, I'll have to adjust for low light. Very exciting. On Zoom, they can do these magic things. So let's see, how are we still doing? Great, keep going. We're still sinking down. So you want to sink down and sit. It's like you're sitting on a high chair. Again, now we've been doing this for a while, you can be more generous with your waist turning. Turn the waist, turn the waist. Be very kind to yourselves by being very generous. So you can do small movements and you can do quite large movements, but releasing the lower back. And we're breathing. I'll do a countdown. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then open the arms. Now, I guess this is one of the advantages of practicing on your own at home. You're not going to whack anyone with your arms unless you're with a friend. Make sure you've got enough space so that you've both got sufficient arm room without having to whack each other. There we are, very nice. So this is where you've got to watch the alignment of your knees. That's it. And we're nice and tall through the head, but sinking, releasing in the back, sinking in the hips. Sinking in the hips. That's it. And we're breathing. Oh, okay. So everybody's favourite, let's do bounce. So bounce involves bouncing. But again, before we do bounce, let's check our posture. So this is tucked in. This is sinking down and back and down. This is relaxed. We're breathing, we're relaxed, we're bouncing. So it's like when you're shaking out a rug and it's got a bit of dust and some like too many wrinkles in. So we're just shaking out a bit. Get rid of all the dust. And then you wanna relax the hands. Relax the hands, relax the elbows, shoulders. Breathing, very good. So, feel the ground under the feet, gently draw the toes in. And then we go 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake. So we're shaking. Just show you that from the diagonal view. This is shaking from the diagonal view. So it's all, the whole of the body is involved in this movement. All of the body. You're gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Very good. Tall through the body. Softly gazing forwards as you listen behind and above. Keep shaking, very nice. And then very gently, we're just raising the arms up, but you want to maintain the shake. So you're maintaining this, you go up, stretch up, gentle stretch up with the fingers, and then you release. And that comes with one of these. And then you go back to shaking, keep it low first, staying low. So we're being unhurried. So we're not in a rush to lift the arms up, we're just establishing that real solid feeling while we're shaking. So that solid feeling of connectedness through the body. So I'd be very curious as to what it feels like to do a 10 minutes of bounce and 10 minutes of shake, or maybe 20 minutes of each, to try this 20-minute thing and see what I find out. So, but we'll forego that pleasure now. We're just getting towards that. So again, releasing along the spine, the muscles either side of the spine, releasing, connecting through the body, and then we go up, 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 stretch, and release. And then last one. So with the shake exercise, I do 3 stretches and drops, and then I stop and move on to something else, just because that's what Eva Koskuba does. She does it 3 times, so I'm going to do the same. So just tune into your breathing for a bit, and then shake, 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 raise up, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise up, get your shoulders going, and then stretch. Feel that stretch and release the stretch. Fab. Oh, okay, let's do a bit of bounce, and we just do this one really slowly. So we think of a bird, like a bird flying down and up. So I'm moving my hips, I'm sinking my hips, I'm bending the knees a bit, I'm coming up with the hips, I'm going down with the hips, up with the hips, down with the hips, up with the hips, down. So I'm giving my legs a workout as well. I'm not just moving my arms, I'm moving my legs, and the arms are following. Let me show you that from the side view. So side view, we go like this, we go like this. Oh. And diagonal view, diagonal view. So my arms are in front of the body. I'm nice and soft. And you can speed it up a bit. Speed it up a bit. So it's good to practice different speeds. And change, palm up. So what you do is you pivot around the elbow and open the chest. It's a lovely open feeling, but I'm keeping the shoulders down. So as I open, I'm still staying down. So you're not over-exaggerating, you're keeping it contained. So it's just to here, no higher than here. And also, open palm. Just stop a second, have a look at my hand. So nice open feeling, and a straight wrist when you come up. When you come, so straight wrist, open palm. Very good. We'll come back to that. I'm just gonna adjust the allow for, yeah, it's getting a bit dark there, so we'll go to video settings, adjust for low light. Oh. Okay. Right, that should be a bit, but oh yeah, that's a bit better. Adjust for low light. So we'll just go back to this one, and so it's a bit quicker now. And then 4, 3, 2, and 1, and change. So take a wider stance if you need to, and we're doing this one nice and relaxed. We transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight, turn the waist. That's it, we're all breathing, very, very good. So keep breathing some more. Relax around the jaw, head floating, hip sinking, spine lengthening, muscles either side of the spine nice and relaxed. We're all breathing. Transfer the weight and turn. So notice the contact between your feet and the ground. just calm the mind. So you're just allowing your mind to settle and to calm down. So if you're very lucky, you might get a muntjac deer walking past. They sometimes turn up in this garden, I've seen them, and foxes, and a vicious white and ginger cat from one of the houses. Seems to like, it's very good at hissing at people. So get all sorts of wildlife in this garden. But at the moment we're transferring the weight, turning the waist. So I will be doing a tutorial on loosening. I started one for the Tai Chi improvers, but it's actually all the stuff for the Friday morning one, if you want to tune into that one. But I'm going to do a part 2 on that and a part 3 on the loosening, because we only got so far, and it was a bit, yeah, hardly got anything done at all. It's 4, 3, 2 and 1. Fabulous. Well done, everybody. Just do a quick posture check. Have the head tucked in, the chin tucked in, the hips sinking back and down. So what you want to be constantly doing, actually, if you tap your lower back and rub the lower back and think of the lower back just sinking in these hips. So it's something you want to consistently keep working at, with the hip sinking, and also making sure all your joints are nice and mobile so you can move around with ease. That's the general plan. Let's carry on with the loosening though. So just get yourself just so, and then we just and while you're doing this, you just gently breathe in, gently breathe out. Have a look from the side view. So I'm just, it's almost like got a bit of bouncing. There are many ways of doing this exercise. So if you get a variation of this by one of your teachers, and then they say you're doing it like this way, just do what the teacher says, because those are variations and each one does a slightly different thing. Keep breathing some more. Just notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Relax the shoulders, relax. So you're just letting go in the muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the waist. Swing back, swing forward. I'll show you that from the side view. So we're going back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, with a bounce. Keep breathing, very good, very good. Notice the breath. Keep breathing. and then swinging. So you feel the weight pulse from one side to the other. You just let the arms swing, just letting the arms swing. Very good, very good. So I did a variation of this, but it's a bit more advanced, but I'll this will do. You might be at the bus stop, and if you want bus stop exercises, all the loosening exercises are brilliant for bus stops. It's very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can get the whole cue to do it, and then we do wobbling. So don't forget, if you're doing these at the bus stop, get everyone to sink their hips. And breathing, so you want to keep the breathing going. And notice the breath. And then follow the breath. Keep breathing some more. Fabulous. Fabulous. Very good. Sink the hips. Relax around the wrists. Relax the hands. Wonderful. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to practice some with the forward and back. Let me just check the time. So turn your foot out. Now, keeping the tram lines, place your foot forward, sink down, lengthen through the spine, and we're just going to very gently go into the front foot and then we're going to go into the back foot. Forward and back. Let me show you that from the side view. So have a look. So I'm in the middle, then I go into the front foot, back through the middle, and then into the back foot. You want to release around here. You want to release around here. So I've got extra bits in my spine, so but you can still lengthen and sink the hips and float through the head. And you want to look ahead. When you're doing these exercises, you want to look ahead so that you're not looking down. You want to avoid looking down. Avoid looking down, look ahead. I mean, obviously, in slippery weather, if it's cold and icy, it's good to look down a bit, but you want to keep, for balance, for better balance, you want to look ahead. So we're going like this. And sinking the hip. So you want to work these leg muscles. Work your leg muscles. So obviously when you're at home, you can practice this for 20 minutes each leg. Very good. You know. But we will forego that pleasure. We're going to change legs now. So imagine 20 minutes has gone by. What fun. And place your feet first. Make sure the knee is in line with the toes. Knee in line with the toes. You're sinking your hips forward and back, up through and through the crown of the head. Very nice. Sinking, releasing in the lower back. Relaxing the shoulders. Shoulders are level, hips are level. Knees in line with the toes. Calm the mind. Follow the breath. So you're at home, you're practicing this diligently. Very good. and then you think, oh, I've been doing this for 40 minutes now, what am I going to do next? So what you're going to do next is to practice the turn. So you sink back and you turn, but your knee is still in line with the toes. You sink forward and you turn. You sink back and you turn. You sink forward and you turn. You sink back and you turn. Might have to put some lights on. There's a light, there's an outside light that lights up outside. I think we might be okay. So this exercise I spent the best part of an hour doing. Actually, it was an hour and a quarter private class with Evika Scuba about 16 years ago or something, because I was having issues with the knee going out of line, and Eva helped cure me of it by doing this exercise ad nauseum. It's really good. And yeah, so okay, that was great. Let's try that the other side. Sink back and turn. Sink forward and turn. So before you do any movement, get your feet in the right spots. Get your feet in the right spots. Calm the mind. Check your alignment. Breathe. Then you move. It's actually faster to do it that way than to start doing it in a rush and then having to kind of adjust and align while you're doing the exercise, which you still be doing a bit, but you don't need to do it as much if you set yourself up correctly in the first place. So what we're going to do now, we'll skip a couple of stages. We're going to do 2 turns in each leg. So go to the front leg, I turn twice. 1, 2. I go to the back leg, I turn twice. 1, 2. I transfer, I turn once, twice. I transfer, I turn once, twice. Transfer and turn twice. Transfer and turn twice. So again, be generous with your waist movements. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. Sink the hips. Breathe. So, could you put the outside front light on? I think it's near the piano room. There's a couple of switches and one of them switches the light on in the thing. It might be worth putting some more lights on, otherwise they'll all be in the dark. I've noticed. Yeah, it's getting darker in this garden. I've noticed that they've got these solar powered sort of light things that come on when it's dark. They switch on when it's dark, so they charge all day in the lovely sunshine and then switch on when it's... should make a bit of a difference. So again, every single one of these exercises, now I noticed that the light went on, the solar powered light went on, so I thought it must be getting a bit darker if that's happened. Every single one of these exercises, if you did each one individually for a good 20 minutes, you'd be brilliant, but I tend to find during the week I've only got time to focus on one of them for the full 20 minutes and the others I just have to kind of speed through. Okay, try that with the other foot forward. So we take our time, set yourself up just so, feel the feet first, align, calm, breathe. Then you place your foot. You deliberately place your foot, spend a bit of time adjusting your posture, and we're breathing, we're nice, relaxed. So we're just gonna remind ourselves with some of these first, just to remember watch the alignment of that front knee. So as you turn away from the front knee, keep a stretch here so that's still in line with the toes. Okay, and then let's do the waist. You can do this in the other direction as well, if you wanna turn in the other direction. That's all perfectly fine. So let me just show you that from the side. So I do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot, turn the waist, front foot, turn the waist, back foot, turn the waist. Keep turning the waist. Very good. Very useful for things like the silk reeling exercises that we do. Get good turning with the waist. We're all breathing, we're all relaxed. Keep breathing, very nice, very nice. If it gets too dark, I'll have to do the remainder of this indoors, but that's okay. Okay, and then 4, 3, 2, and 1. And forward and back. So we're springing into action. Very good. We are all breathing. So relax the shoulders. Relax the palms of the hands. So this one, you want to sink the hips down and use the springs in your feet . And we're all breathing. And place your foot. Feel the feet, draw the toes in so that you activate the arches of the foot. Spine check. Forward and back. And just let the arms, just allow the arms to be swung. I'm not doing anything in particular with the arms. I'm just allowing them to be swung forwards and swung back by what's happening in my legs. Bending down, and we're breathing. Nice and tall through the head, very good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was a bit of a loosening recap. Let me just check the clock. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to make sure all our joints are happy and comfortable. I'll just move the how long have we been going for? I think we've been going a while, haven't we? Let's stop for a quick tea break. Go and have a cup of tea and then pause the video. Come back when you've had your tea. Okay. Right, so shoulders. I'll come a bit closer. Shoulder exercise. So just start with one shoulder. We're going to go up, back, down and round. 1. And there's a slight waist turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And posture check, other direction, same shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Nice and relaxed. Tall through the body, sink the hips. Bird folds its wings, small version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Bird folds its wings, big version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Go a little bit further back so you can see better. That's it. And then we'll do polishing the table. So nice and round shape in the arms. You turn the hips and the hands counterbalance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, let's do one more each side because that's really good. 9, 10, 'Stretch up, turn the palms over, stretch down. 1, come back, down, up, 2, back, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8. Hands on the hips, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the middle. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Push away the mountain health exercise. I'll show you that from the diagonal view. So you come up, hands by the ears, breathe in, breathe out, rotate the arms, push away the mountain. 1, 2, sink the hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Peng waves its wings. Turn, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Fantastic. Okay, I'll come a bit closer for the arm exercises. Here we go. So like this, and you go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small circle. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small circle the other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over and under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And shake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay, next. Just sink down. Nice and right. We just do some neck exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Semicircle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, nice and relaxed. Just breathing in and breathing out. Have a little shake out. Great. Okay. I think I'm gonna pause video and try and find some more light. Back in a sec. Okay, so I've got a bit more light and we're going to look at some silk reeling and the Bud One gin. So let's look at the first of the silk reeling exercises. So go into a wider stance, your horse stance, and then have your hand on your hip, have your hand out, transfer the weight, turn the waist and go down. Transfer the weight, go across, turn the waist, go up. Transfer the weight, go across, turn the waist and go down. Transfer the weight, go across, turn the waist, hand raises, transfer the weight, go across, turn the waist and go down. So just breathe, sink the hips. Great, okay, try that with the other arm. So place your hand to monitor the turning of the waist. Go into this leg, sink the hips, palm out. Turn the waist, palm, come down. Transfer the weight, the scoops under, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Keep breathing, very good. Okay, and then put them together. Let's do this really slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now, if you don't want to go as low as me, so you can do your horse stance in a much smaller horse, so more like miniature pony stance, and that still works. That's still good, but I'm doing it a bit bigger just so I can practice my hip sinking. One, 2, 3, 4. So the arms are very light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Fabulous. So just to show you where that is in context with the form, it's in the next third of the form. So I'll show it how I do it rather than the mirror side. So this is how, so you've just done that, and then you go like this, and then you step, and then you spread out with your left hand. So this is my left hand, and you do it with your left hand, and then you go like this. You bring the hand across, you transfer the weight, you transfer the weight, bring both hands across, you transfer the weight, and then you step out once, twice, and then another time, and then it goes like that, whoops, like that, like that, like that, like that. I'll do that a bit further back so you can see. So you've done your this movement, and then don't join in, this is just for context. Across, left foot, right foot. So stepping out to the side and circling the arms. So it's what we've been practicing, we'll be practicing in class. So you can forget that and just practice walking sideways doing this movement. So we can start like this. And then you can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can step out to the side. I'll try not to step on my phone. Hang on, let me move my phone and the so this is a really good one. And you can go and do it in horse stance as well if you fancy, but it's easier to do it in like a Wu Chi stance. And then we'll go so you're doing the side step, heel toe, toe heel, 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 heel toe. Fab. Okay. Right, so that was that one. Oh, and you can also do this. If I go back, you can do it walking forward. So we've done this one, and then walking back. I don't think we're going to be able to do step back and circle arms, unfortunately. I'll have to put that one. We'll do that one when we see each other face to face. And I'll show you that from the side view. I hope you're enjoying all the moths. It's great, isn't it? So, side view. So it's the same, this exercise, it's the same one, and we're just going for a little how to walk to the shops. How to walk to the shops. So you want to be nice and relaxed. And then, oh, I've gone out of shot. You can go backwards. When you go backwards, it's toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Okay, I'll come back to the middle. So when I learn off Corelle and Everca Scuba in the dark, what they do is they put a white pair of gloves on and a white jacket and white shoes so you can see their feet. It's yeah. So let's try that again. So we're this one and you turn, so you're doing the outside. So this arm goes out, the bottom arm goes in, the top arm goes out, the bottom arm goes in, out and in. So that's one of the things in Tai Chi, knowing whether you're moving something away or moving something towards can be quite problematic. You just have to keep practicing. You want to sink the hips. I'm sad there's no deers arrived yet. I'm surprised. There's normally a deer that lives in this garden or comes and visits. It's really nice, but we've collected a large number of moths while we've been doing this class, so that's really good. We've done well on the wildlife front, and you also sometimes get bats here, so you can practice Tai Chi any time of the day, especially if you're outdoors. If you're outdoors, wear suitable clothing, and then you get to notice your environment, so it's really good. So it's very ecological. Okay, let's try going forwards again. Forwards, 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 heel toe, forwards, and then back, 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 forwards, whoops, forwards, 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 and back, 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 back. Great. Okay, let's do silk reeling number 2. So have a slightly wider stance, or you can be on a small pony or a big horse. So like this. So turn the waist. 1, sink the hips. 2, bring the hand across by transferring the weight. So you transfer the weight. 3, come down. 4, transfer the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And other side. Breathe in, breathe out. And then you can do that as a double exercise. So I tend to go a bit closer in with my feet, and then we're like this. So it's coming in at the top, out at the bottom, 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 in at the top, out at the bottom. Okay. Okay, just to finish off, let's do the first 4 of the Baduan Jin exercises. So interlock the fingers. I'll start here like this. Interlock the fingers, breathe in. Breathe out, go on tiptoes. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and relaxed. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. 4. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend the bow, shoot the arrow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Stretching between heaven and the earth. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 And then I think we've got one more round left on this one. And then, topically enough, Wise Owl looks around. So, yeah, I haven't seen any owls yet, but I have seen an owl in this garden as well. So, well, flying across it. Really cool. So, breathe in, breathe out. Wise Owl looks around. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Very nice. So owls have got very soft feathers. So think of your very soft feathers opening, breathing, and closing. Yeah. Great, so that's half of the bud one, Jid. Sorry we didn't have time to do all of it, but it is, you know, you can have too much of a good thing. Let's go back to the first loosening exercise and then we'll close with triple heater. So we'll just do that. So hopefully this is feeling a bit easier. You can sink your hips and you're feeling the back moving. Nice movement. Nice and loose. Sinking the hips. Letting go in the lower back. So the muscles either side of the spine, imagine them melting. Oh, what a lovely evening. Do you know what? I'd like to be, I'd get my tent out of the loft and have a little kip out here, but never mind. I'll show you that from the back. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips. So remember, if you want to practice anything in Tai Chi, practice this. Do it for 20 minutes a day, minimum. 20 minutes a day. And you'll be brilliant at all the other movements. And yeah. Okay, have a little shake out. Triple heater. So this one, come up and down come up. So I'm going up on my toes, down, come up, down. We do 3 rounds. Again, this is what Eva did. She always does it 3 times. And then once more with feeling. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Sink the hips, sink the hips. One more time. And rub the hands together, polish the face. Rub the hands together again. Give a lower back rub. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So tuning into that calm, quiet place. Soften the shoulders, sink the hips, align along spine. Muscles soft, upward feeling in your supporting bones. And just stand. Make a fist with the right hand. Put your left hand over the top, feet together, and down. Great. So well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Tai Chi in the dark. Yeah, excellent.